In relationships, people can be very different. There's someone who, if you don't reply quickly, feels like you're upset or maybe going to leave them. And they keep sending messages like, "Are you okay? Are you upset with me?" until they feel reassured. And there's another person who's the opposite. They might switch off their phone for a whole day and not see it as a problem. And if you ask them, "Why didn't you reply?" they simply answer, "I needed time for myself." All of this has an explanation in psychology called attachment styles. The way people treated us when we were kids leaves a very deep mark on how we act in relationships as adults. Before I continue, hit like and follow so you can get more videos like this that help you understand yourself and the people around you better. There's someone with secure attachment. In a relationship, this person is very comforting. For example, if they're busy at work, they won't leave you confused. They'll tell you, "I'm under some pressure today, I'll call you tonight." And at the same time, if they need you, they know how to ask for support without feeling weak. Having this kind of person makes the relationship stable and full of safety. Then there's the anxious type. Imagine you're talking to someone and your reply is 10 minutes late. They start getting worried. Maybe they're upset. Maybe they're bored of me. And if you take longer, they might begin to review everything that's been said between you, looking for a reason that scares them into thinking they'll lose you. They're not trying to pressure you, but they deeply fear abandonment. As for the avoidant type, that's the one who likes to keep distance. For example, you could spend a really great day together, full of laughter and care, and the next day they seem cold or not in the mood to talk. Not because they don't love you, but because too much closeness scares them, makes them feel tied down or like they're losing independence. And then there's the disorganized type. This one is more complicated because it's a mix of anxious and avoidant. One day they might get very close and make you feel like you're the most important person in their life. Then suddenly, without warning, they pull away and ignore you. They themselves don't even understand why they act like that. They carry fear of closeness and fear of distance at the same time. When you understand these patterns, you'll know why you act the way you do and why someone else acts the opposite. For example, if you're anxious and the other person is avoidant, problems naturally arise. You need reassurance and closeness while they need space and calm. If you don't understand this about each other, the relationship will drain you. But once you recognize the difference, you can find a balance that makes the relationship better. More importantly, attachment styles are not a life sentence. Even if you see yourself as anxious or avoidant, it doesn't mean you'll always stay that way. With awareness, working on yourself, and sometimes therapy, you can gradually move toward the secure style that makes you feel more comfortable in relationships. At the end of the day, relationships are not a push and pull game. They need awareness, honesty, and understanding. When you know yourself and understand the person in front of you, you'll know what reassures you and what reassures them, and then the relationship becomes deeper and easier. Hit like and follow, and share this video with someone who needs answers to their questions, and leave me a comment with a question you'd like answered about relationships or psychology, so I can respond to it in a future video.